Oh, man.
And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Would you believe no fat boy is actually towing over all of them?
But I'm just saying though, would you rather that, or would you rather Gladdest or Red Girl?
Gladdest.
Of course, right?
Well, I'm to Red Girl.
I don't like the derogatory terms that come associated with that.
My mother been named Pinky.
Anyway, I just want to say this. Thank you for joining us. So you're from Trinidad and Tobago, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Okay.
However, when I go to countries, they think that their own.
Okay.
So I mean that Chinese,
Uh-huh.
Muhammad, but chicken curry.
Wow.
And in Jamaica, think of Jamaica. Until they
Then that's a different story when they can't hear you speak it. Correct. I know how that go. So what happens? So how long have you been dancing in total?
wow. About 15.
15 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huh? All right.
So then what made you decide that you wanted to jump into soca?
Well, that's the journey is time. Next step.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment.
So basically you felt that you've reached, I wouldn't say your plateau in dancing, but you felt it was time to try something different. So you decided to do singing.
It was time. Another
level.
Yeah, another brand.
Okay. But you see what the unique thing is with you? You could morph dancing and singing. Once you could control it on stage, you'll be a great performer. Honestly speaking, I think that's vibes.
I mean,
That's
she kind
vibes.
of has the cheat code. If she has to do a performance, she ain't gonna be the one out of breath.
No, she won't be like, she'll know how to control herself.
That's a cheat code.
So you're new to Watch Chubble. And on Watch Chubble, we play a game called This or That. This is Dazzle's baby. Mm-hmm. So basically with This or That, it gives us an opportunity to get to know you through fun questions. Because on Watch Chubble, we pride ourselves. We don't have interviews. We have conversations, right? And you become a part of our family. So with This or That, we ask you a series of questions. You choose which one you prefer. We can either dive further into why you made that choice or move on to the next question. So I'm going to give you an example. Very simple. Salt or sugar?
Sugar.
Why sugar?
Because I
You like sweet stuff.
mm-hmm.
Typical red woman answer, boy.
Yo, I don't like you. I swear to God. I swear to God. All right. So we're going to start now. See, so it was very easy right there. See, I went straight into it. I asked you a question. See, very simple. Roti or bus up shot?
Roti.
Which roti?
What do you mean,
Like
Which-
shrimp, goat, chicken?
well, allergic to like shrimp.
You're allergic to seafood?
Yeah. So from and goat.
You'll go with goat.
Yeah.
Slight pepper and tamarind or just...
Like to me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. Let me see. It's a dancer. So let me do it. Ghetto fete or bougie fete?
I mean, the way of ghetto, the so-called ghetto is the vibe.
GM.
Okay. I've heard that one before. Oh, God. We have to cut it short because we have an ad. I'm so sorry. So just give us like 2 minutes for a break and then we come back.
Yeah.
But we're going to stick a pin in that comment.
Okay.
Because I agree with you.
Absolutely.
What are you doing?
She said, she said, let me cater to you. I say cater to me. She said, just relax and let me give you the tea. No, no, no. She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to wind up yourself. You don't have to wind up yourself. Have you ever been to a loctician before and felt dissatisfied? Well, I have a solution for you. Get your crown style by Brooklyn's most wanted loctician, Locks by Neva. Yes, Locks by Neva. You are sure for an experience like none other. Ready to fix your crown? Locks is art. Locks by Neva is here to save your crown. The best loctician in Brooklyn, New York. Head over to Locks by Neva, 3620 Church Avenue, between East 37th Street and Brooklyn Ave. Appointments only. What are you waiting for? Make that appointment now. 3620 Church Avenue, between East 37th Street and Brooklyn Ave. Locks by Neva.
For inquiries and questions, head over to Locks by Neva on Instagram.
Make an appointment today. Go visit Locks by Neva.
The updated COVID-19 and flu vaccines are recommended for everyone 6 months and older, especially if you are 65 or older, have an underlying condition like asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, or are pregnant. The vaccines have been updated to strengthen your protection against current variants. So keep yourself and your loved ones safe. And whatever your reason, make sure you get vaxxed this season. Talk to your healthcare provider, call 311, or visit nyc.gov/COVID vaccine to learn more.
Darling, put on something sweet, yeah. Tonight we gonna have some fun. I will know how the people feel, yeah. Dancing until the morning come. Hot and groovy, look what Soca do to me. It's happy in a jam again. Feel like a movie. When you throw it back on me, I feel no stress again. Let me dance in a jam way. In love, baby. I didn't know we party. Looking back on all along. Welcome to Jam Town, baby. We jamming, dong, 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 dong. It's me at the Jam Town jamming. We jamming, dong, 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 dong. It's me at the Jam Town jamming. And we jamming, dong, 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 dong. It's me at the Jam Town jamming. We jamming, dong, 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 dong. It's me at the Jam Town jamming.
I feel I could take a dance with my lover in the middle of the road. But everywhere I look now is pressure. So give me something to ease my soul. Cause we need a healing. And when you check the situation, from since I was small I was so common. That type of feeling, when you need some motivation, this thing could bring down the rain and the thunder. You see when the Soca calling, they give me powers to jump till morning. It's 4 o'clock in a downtown party, and I'm feeling to love somebody. Right now, because I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the band. It's me only baby say. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Ease your depression, yeah, my medicine. I'm a dig it. I'm a dig it. I'm a dig it. The weather this summer leave me stronger. Yes, we thankful every day. Throw them worries down in the gutter. Let we wash it all away. Cause this is the healing for them trials and tribulations. Right now the whole world is that Soca jam, oh Lord. I know you can feel it. Different type of elevation. We shaking the ground all over his thunder. Cause anytime that the Soca calling, I find myself in a jam till morning. We hugging up in a downtown party. So bring out some of your sweetness for me.
Well, good night, everybody. If you're now tuned in, this is Chandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. I am here on Watch Chubble on GMGT with DJ Dazzle in the building, of course.
Hey.
He just played his favorite rhythm, of course. Heroes
Of
Rhythm.
course,
Heroes Rhythm.
Of course, how about tune, man?
Gladdest, so which one on the Heroes Rhythm is your favorite?
Ooh, Kadi.
Which one?
And you get
Oh my God.
Are you using AirPods?
no.
Yeah, it's the Digicel. It don't really cooperate with us.
Do you have AirPods?
Do you have AirPods or
headphones?
earbuds that you could use or headphones?
I am. But I'm not sure if it's
Because what's going on is it's chopping up. Some responses are coming straight through, and some of them is.
Let me see.
I know you don't want to put Digicel on blast. That's all good. All right, let's try again.
1 second.
No problem. Why don't you come over? I am a bachelorette. Come over.
Chandy, man.
I am a bachelorette. Why don't you come over? I am a bachelor. Why don't you come over?
In the
I
meantime.
am a bachelorette. Choo, 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 choo. Hey, 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 hey. So we're going to go back into the music until our guest comes back. Okay, guys? Keep it locked. Keep it locked. Keep it locked, lock, lock. She's back, she's back, she's back. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. You can talk to us and see if we can hear you. Da, 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 da. Hold on. Speak now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Way good, way good, way good, way good. All right, so back to the question we were asking with this or that. Dazzle had asked this very beautiful question. Ghetto fete or bougie?
Honestly, when it comes to vibes, the ghetto is the better one.
The ghetto vibes is a better one.
And it's just have a good explanation. It's because something about when you're acting bougie, you don't enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So in the ghetto fest, and I put quotations, in the ghetto fest, people are more free-spirited. They came to enjoy themselves without thinking about who's criticizing them and studying who's looking at them.
I understand. I agree. Like I said, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
He's a DJ,
yeah.
so we experience and we know the difference. We love all fetes. We love all events, but people tend to be more free when they're not studying who's watching who on the wall. They want to enjoy themselves. They want to dance. So
You
definitely.
know, truthfully, you know what I like? I like when the bougie fete turn ghetto.
Yeah.
When everybody free up. Yeah.
And that doesn't happen when they drink.
Yeah.
When the big belly people and them take off all the shot and all kind of thing and party swinging. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So with that being said, I have some more questions that I want to ask you in this or that. So would you prefer dancing or singing?
Dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love to dance. I've been literally in dancing since I was, a little girl. And now that I'm singing in the room, if I could choose the combination, I would. But if I had to choose the other, I started with dancing and think that that's where I'm today. So I'll always be grateful for that skill.
That's what's up. Any famous people, like any soca artists that we would know of that you've danced for that you want to mention?
Well, my manager have this thing where he don't allow me to be a backup dancer.
Woi.
Okay.
Okay.
GMGG.
Yo, and of course there's an ad right in the middle of the good conversation. That's fine. All right, give us a break. We're going to give you a break. Now that we finally got the audio, we'll be right back, okay?
Only breaking, boy.
Keep it locked. Watch Chubble.
up on a corner just like yours. I jog these streets. I go to a bodega that looks like the one you go to. I bike in the park. I drive my kids to school in the morning. I am a New York City police officer. I'm just like you because I am one of you. I am a proud New Yorker, showing off how much I love this city by wearing my heart on my uniform. Step forward and take the exam to become a New York City police officer. Show everyone that you don't just say you love New York, you live it. Visit nypdrecruit.com to sign up today.
Every time you make a healthy choice, you make your body and your mind happy. So what is healthy? Healthy is getting more sleep. It's also getting more exercise and eating well. It's seeing your doctor regularly. Healthy is even managing your stress in a way that's good for you. Healthy is being connected to others and free to live your best life. For tips and resources or to learn more about New York City's campaign for healthier, longer lives, visit nyc.gov/stayhealthy.
Okay, you know we did. Are you ready? Fixing myself. We here. Boy, bring the rum. You know how to do. Got that wind it up. You know we're here. Say this to over. One place to over. The place to over. One place to over. The place to over. One place to over. She not giving nobody else. All the wine for me, and she not giving nobody else. All the wine for, and she all the wine for, all the wine for export. And she want with stamina, and she move with energy. She don't want to give nobody a job, so she go in VIP. Lean up on the fence, so she bet it back at me. She make all the money in the party, then she keep me enemy. She saving all the wine for me, and she not giving nobody.
So if you're now tuned in, this is Chandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. We have on air with us the lovely Gladdest, who's having conversations with us. We're about to play her song, so I really wanted her to go on screen. I couldn't get her, so I finally got her on screen. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna play your song. So give us 2 seconds, okay?
Listen, you see all these personal questions you asking me about my business, he business, she business. And I have one thing you must do this year. Okay, wait. Where you get that money from? Mind your business. Wait, he and she done? Mind your business. I see you whining on the road. Mind your business. I thought you was broke. Mind your business. When you getting paid, mind your business. He cheat and she stay. Mind your business. And if he have a girl and she have a man, don't get between man and woman business. Listen, I love you too. You see all these personal questions you asking me about my business, he business, she business. And I have one thing you must do this year. Okay, wait. Where you get that money from? Mind your business. Wait, he and she done? Mind your business. I see you whining on the road. Mind your business. I thought you was broke. Mind your business. When you getting paid, mind your business. He cheat and she stay. Mind your business. And if he have a girl and she have a man, don't get between man and woman business. Mind your 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 business. The side check, the main check, the last check. Mind your business. She have a big bottom, it's plastic. Mind your business. She gone on vacation with the neighbor. Mind your business. The neighbor child mother in labor. Mind your business. She have a policeman. The policeman have a next girl. The next girl have a next man. I don't understand. Tell me what's going on. I need to know who getting on. Who getting on? Mind your business. Mind your business.
got in the zone. All right. We didn't finish this or that. So I want to finish off this or that, and then we're going to get into how we got to mind your business. Because we get into your business, right? So we're minding your business. All right. So I want to ask you, zest or power soca? That's a hard one.
What's the scenario?
You have to choose. The gun is to your head. Zest or power soca?
Power soca.
Power soca? What's your favorite power soca?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
I come wrong.
So I'm gonna ask you, which song do you think is gonna get road march?
Well, I am not a music.
In your heart of all hearts, which song is winning?
I should say, I was performing on a boat ride, and the MC played party, and the boat was shaking, right? I was like, where is he? I love this song, boy. But when the MC played Harriet, I almost fell off the boat.
That's what I like to hear.
The boat was rough. I was like, nah, definitely Harriet, definitely.
So we'll see. Because this is how it was last year. I felt Bungie was going to win last year, and we saw what took place. So let's see what happens.
You know, that boat ride brings back memories, Chandy. You remember that one year we did Waves boat ride? Uh-huh. And the ceiling mashup?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, people pulled it apart, literally. So, Trinidad or Tobago?
Yeah.
We can't separate the two.
No, you have to choose. Where would you prefer to stay, Trinidad or Tobago?
Don't pretend like in Trinidad is not a biased thing, eh? Don't pretend like it's a biased thing.
I prefer to stay in Gladdest.
She wrote that off. She wrote that off.
That okay, politically correct.
She's doing politically correct. I can't even fight her. I'm gonna just leave it alone. So Luna, the dancer Luna, or Spinny? Which one?
Wait.
The one who did Take It Easy, I Will Do with that dancer, or Spinny, who does the dance classes?
Well, I am all for women.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a closer connection to Spinny. As Martin and Barbados, then sing to Trinidad. We connected again, and he's right now his Toronto and Paris, which is a solo in like 3 hours. I have more knowledge than him.
So the next question is Marshall or Bungie?
What we come doing here? Like
Marshall or Bungie? If you had the opportunity to dance on a big stage, is it gonna be with Marshall or Bungie?
It's gonna be with Gladdest.
You well prepared for this
Very
interview,
much
eh?
so. I can't win with her. I'm gonna just leave it alone.
All right. Let me see. Would you rather the option of taking a long flight or having a long drive?
It's how I have a story for almost all of these. All right. Am I the one driving?
That's up to you.
Well, I don't even know how to drive,
So if you don't know how to drive, how would you be?
Why would you ask that question?
I have to imagine myself in a position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Because like you know, they prepare the food a long flight. Sometimes it's not good, but at least for belly to get full. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have it yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't get vexed.
So let me give you an easy one to help, break down the tension in the atmosphere. Would you rather? Let me see. Oh, all right. Simple but effective. Pillow or doubles?
sorry, you know. But I love a pillow.
Ah.
My mother pillow. I literally trying to learn right now how to make it exactly.
Oh wow.
My mother.
Use pigeon peas or lentil peas in your pillow.
Who the hell uses lentil?
Vincentians.
Vincentians from which
Vincentians
part?
use lentils.
From which part?
I kid you not. I kid you not.
Shandy, I don't know where you get that from. Huh?
But the pillow.
Huh?
Have to go with coleslaw and avocado.
I wish. It sounds good, but I wish. I can't eat avocado anymore. Damn.
I love avocado. I've learned to appreciate it. I never used to like it before, but learned.
My body rejects it now, man.
I've learned to appreciate it.
That was a bonding moment with my grandmother. We used to sit down and eat Zabaka and Ferrine.
What? Nah, you see OD with that one.
And I can't.
You're OD with that one.
My body just rejects it now. I can't eat it anymore.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
He gets a big wow with that one.
I hope I don't.
It's not my choice. It's just not my choice. I just can't tolerate it anymore.
So I'm going to abruptly end this or that because I know we're pressed for time. So I'm going to ask this question now. What inspired your song Mind Your Business?
Well, honestly, I mean, when we were in UK and all, I'm literally telling you that side that's 2025. So he was like, Gladdest, and a song about mind the business. He found the instrumental song poverty in Vincent. That's the producer. So he was like, mind your business. You get that money from. He just started to build the lyrics, and the whole song from there. So I just asked my mother, just nightly, from all the people ask your business.
True.
Especially like I service in my heart and my soul. Because why you asking me when I get into mind your business.
I think everybody can relate to that part. It's a good song in the lyrical content, yeah.
I like the part where you say stay out of big people business.
Yeah. That's the end of the story.
So how many?
Don't get me to
Mind your business. Mind your business.
My mom used to always tell me that.
It's true. And you used to have to go into the other room because big people were talking, so you had to humble yourself, stay quiet. Although sometimes if you stay real quiet, you could still hear the conversation.
You had to go in a different room. At least your parents had some sort of compassion. I get cut ass right there and I can't move. I had to sit down.
So for people, because there's some people who have now entered the chat and they're asking who you are. So this is Gladdest from Trinidad and Tobago. She is a dancer, very famous dancer with a well-grouped following. She's a soca artist now, and we just played her song, Mind Your Business. So we want you to mind her business tonight. Ask as many questions as you want in either chat, whether it be on Julian's promos. So shout out to in Twitch. So Twitch, Mr. Zoe is there. BDJ Pete, good night. Shani Mo, good night. These are all people here in Twitch land. And on Julian's promo, we have Jumbie Prime, good night. Ashani, good night. Drizzy Dan, good night. And Vanessa, good night. Feel free to ask questions, guys, because we are definitely asking them for you. So I'm going to ask you this one. How many other releases do you have planned?
Well, right now, I will say we have at least 5 songs getting ready to record.
Okay.
Yeah, just for fun though. I posted us on you'll know the song. I just cleared it. She's better on that instrumental. And 2 days I got a million times.
Wow. Wow.
I just drop this. I'm like, guys, that's all I have so far.
So basically, this is all just for the fun of it. And if it pops, basically.
I
Oh, that's so cute.
I mean, that's a good place to be. Sometimes doing things for the love of it is where you get the most genuine response. So that's a great place to be.
Correct. So I'm going to ask you this question. As a young, upcoming female artist, what challenges have you faced thus far as a young, upcoming artist?
I would say, always stressing, because my platform has a different age group, and I really appreciate things that support me. So when I go in a big event, and I just always have to I also covered in social media, and that's just a reflection of my morals, I would say.
Okay.
I grew up a certain way, and I choose to keep those morals as I go into as an adult. So you had to say as a female, is the dress modest and sexy, but not really.
Yeah, because I noticed a lot more women in soca are exposing a lot more. As we all know, sex sells. So that's kind of why I asked that question. You know, you're upcoming and you pinned it right there. At any given point, do you feel you might have to revisit? And if you have to revisit that sector, like how much are you willing to expose and how much are you willing to keep on? And you're a dancer, so these things will come up.
Yeah. And apart of well, I was gonna say apart of using my manager didn't want me like dancing as a backup dancer, is because he has a certain goal for the brand, for the Glad brand, for Gladdest. The clothing, sometimes it's on the way, sometimes it's changed, but I will feel uncomfortable with my cheeks outside.
Ay. At least she's honest.
And even if they have the option to cover, my manager will go and do dancing as a backup dancer. It's like, okay. But I don't know when it comes to how much I'm going to expose. I think it's very important to leave people with an imagination.
Yeah, I agree.
So as I grow deeper into the entertainment, I will find tools that shows my shape, my figure, but doesn't show my
too much.
cheeks.
Your cheeks, your pride possession.
Yeah.
So would you say it's important to have a male figure working behind the scenes in order for promoters to see you and take you seriously?
I've never had a female manager. But my manager is my creative manager. I've never had a female. However, it depends because there is women who know to separate business from
GMGG.
No, I promise you. No, I lied. There is an ad. There is an ad. Just keep it like, at least you know when you hear that, okay, time to stop talking. Just give me a few. I'll be right back.
Escape the ordinary, because your adventure awaits. At Unique Adventures, we ensure a seamless and hassle-free experience from planning to execution for any occasion. Solo trips, romantic getaways, family vacations, group trips, and much more. Travel to anywhere in the world, whether international trips or staycations. We handle flight bookings, accommodations, itineraries, reservations, destination research, and transportation. It's time to turn your someday into today. So book your dream trip now with Unique Adventures. Contact us at 917-995-5899 or youanduniqueadventures@gmail.com. Follow us across all social media platforms at Unique Adventures.
Well, if you want to mash up this dance, they can't stop you. Do what you want. Go, 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 go. Do what you want. Go, 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 go. And if you feel like mash up your feel, show me what you can do. Show me the maddest thing you can do. Show me the crazy thing you can do. It's my people thing with us do. Why? Anything you can do. Show me the maddest thing you can do. Show me the maddest thing you can do. None of them no madder than you.
Okay, she's back. This is getting fun now. Now it's not like, because we could hear you. I was just really nervous about the audio. So now that the audio has been secure, are you enjoying yourself? I'm enjoying your company. So, yes, I was asking that question. Do you feel it's important to have a male figure working behind the scenes in order for you to be seen and heard within the industry? And you were saying you never had a female artist, but you have experienced it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've never had a manager, but men and women have different demeanors, And I've never had problems with my manager. Anytime I feel,
Wait.
Against us guys.
It's that cute to go home. Let me stop. I could hear you.
But I've never had issues with my manager. Anytime I feel uncomfortable, I tell him, and he sets the line straight with like any promoter or any way that we are. I think a mixture on the females because you want the females there for more for like emotional support.
Most
and
definitely.
like the social, and then the other there to have speed. That's what I feel.
No, I agree with you on that one.
So like the manager's a real bad man, boy. Like he come from Laventille.
He's very serious. I had all of you go on and ask nothing.
He sound like he come from Laventille, from
Is he
Beatum,
watching? Is he watching tonight?
From John, from.
Because I've been messaging him. I haven't heard from him. So I'm like, maybe he fell asleep. I believe you because you were very much on time. Most definitely. I definitely want to meet him in person one day. So do you plan on going to St. Vincent? Because I see the connection with Power J. So I have to ask this question.
Of course. So I think my manager just with my schedule. So we just intern for Carnival, then go to St. Vincent. Then Guyana, Guinea, Jessica. So of course I must do this in Vincent. Long overdue.
Well, we'll see you in St. Vincent.
What?
Yeah, we're going for Vincy Mass. So if you're going to be down there around that time, you should see us there.
Okay.
June, July. So
June,
one more
July?
question I have. Yeah, June, July is Vincy Mass.
Yeah, I think we'll be revisiting because we're going our first visit is in March.
Aye. Heroes Week, probably. I'm going to try and be down there for that one, too. You never know. So I'm going to ask this question now. Where do you see yourself on your musical journey? Like, at what point will you say, you know what? I don't want to do dancing anymore. I want to solely study soca. Or you say, you know what? This music thing isn't working for me. I'm going to just be doing dancing nonstop. At what point do you think? 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? What is your deadline?
I think my mind is already.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's just straight soca right now.
So I want to straight soca because soca is seasonal.
No, we try to break that. So get that out of your head. It's not seasonal. It's not seasonal.
But okay, in other words, basically, I'm willing to do everything. Like each genre. I'm not a soca dancer. I don't really whining and but shaking. I do dancehall.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dancehall.
Ah.
I'm very versatile. Afro, Brazilian dances. Like I'm very versatile.
Mhm.
But TikTok, I really grew up on TikTok with dancehall. I have a strong dancehall
Got it.
community with motivations out there and just the dancehall culture we hold.
Mhm.
So I literally only released the soca song as a contribution to soca from my culture. But moving forward, it's gonna be different.
Wow, I'm intrigued. I want to see more. I definitely
I'd
want
like
to
to
see
see
more.
it.
I want to see more for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna let Dazzle ask 2 more questions, and then I'm gonna ask my final question, and then we wrap it.
All right, this is one of my favorite questions to ask. If you had the opportunity to go back in the past and change anything, or go into the future and see your future, which would you choose and why?
I want to see the future.
Okay.
I mean, I would rather just stay on the path right now and trust forward planning. But if I have to choose, I'll choose the future because what's already happened brought me to where I am today. I'm very grateful, the ups, the downs, the turnaround, everything. So I won't change anything in the past. I believe everything happened how it's supposed to happen and setting you up for your purpose in life.
Mhm.
I'll see the future just to be like, yes, I know I was doing the right thing. Yeah, 'cause it's all
BDJ.
about
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
it's all about believing in yourself and
Amen.
I believe in what I'm doing. So seeing in the future was just put a bigger smile on my face to see.
That's mine
To
could get
see where
bigger.
you reach, yeah. We have a question in the audience. BDJ Pete asks, dance in heels or sneakers?
I could do both.
What's your
Do I
preference,
have
though?
to? Um, I would do sneakers
Sneakers?
because better foot movement and foot control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one more. And there's no politically correct answer to this, eh?
Really?
What would be your dream collaboration?
Oh
In the music world.
wow! My dream collaboration will be with an international artist, Chubble, because he dance dancing.
Okay.
Or a female artist who's international who came from the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more along the lines of maybe like Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna is crazy.
Okay.
And she's very much international for sure, for sure.
Very much. I think that's the biggest Caribbean international artist there is currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the top 3 things you want to be remembered for?
Positivity, kindness, and woman's strength.
Okay. I like that.
All right.
Anything else you want to ask, Dazzle?
No, I've kind of covered most of the questions I did have, You like to sneak into my brain and tease some of my questions, so it is what it is,
I enjoyed our conversation, Miss Gladdest. I learned a lot about you. Before you disappear, I would like you to share your social media handles so people can follow you, so your followership can grow some more.
Yes, let's follow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
On TikTok, guys, Gladdest Official, that's CLEDDEST. OFFITIALL. Yes, I use two L's.
Followed.
One L was
The next
Yeah,
question I have.
this is the right page.
That's the right page, yeah.
Mhm.
I tagged you
There's
today.
a big grin for the first post. This is the right page.
Any other shows that people could look out to see you at during this carnival season in Trinidad or anywhere else?
yes. There are a few bookings in Guyana, Jamaica. That's late. That's from April.
Mm-hmm.
Right now in Trinidad, I'll be playing with TIP and Sando. It'll be my first month. And my first one in Sando.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay.
This week, well, I'll be visiting some schools in Australia and some now.
Mhm.
And this is the last week before carnival. If I'm forgetting something, I should remind you.
Yeah, we don't want your manager come bad you up. Why you ain't telling? He sound like a big, strong muscle man, a bald head muscle man. That's what he sound like.
Yeah, like the manager's Johnny Bravo. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask this question. This is a relationship topic, and I'm gonna end it off with you, but then Dazzle and I will continue the conversation. So the question I have to ask is, do you feel men are most often forced to suck it up when they go through trauma or drama or anything challenging? You know, suck it up, be a man, or do you think they face their fears and they're able to express themselves freely?
Well, I did see a TikTok today talking about princess guys in this new generation.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably express more.
Uh-huh.
But what the male figures I grew up with, they definitely did suck it up for their own battles.
Do you prefer a man to suck it up, or you think they should be able to express themselves freely?
I think emotions doesn't have a gender.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's right for mental health that anybody is able to can express themselves in a mature manner, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they have feelings doesn't mean you have to be like overwhelming, or toxic, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think it's important that men feel like they can express just like females always express.
And the final question I have to ask, this is another relationship question. Is it a requirement to put the OTW, which is on the way text from your partner, considered keeping tabs on you, or is it solely concern? Real quick, because we're going to go on break.
Like they're telling me they're going.
Yeah, so they're giving you the OTW. You think that's keeping tabs on them, or is that just concern?
I think it's concern.
I agree.
Yeah, because you know why would you want to like you're on their way?
Correct. Anything's possible.
Girls won't like that.
GMGG.
And on that note, we're gonna end right there.
You know, I actually thought you was not the typical red woman, but boy.
Thank you, Gladdest. And we're going to continue our conversation. You could keep it locked and watch us. Again, you share your social media handles once more before we head out.
Gladdest official. That's GLADDESTOFFITIAL on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
And don't forget to follow her and watch her song and stream her song, Mind Your Business. We're done minding your business tonight. So good night.
Good night.
Oh, yeah, yoy. So, yes, BDJP actually answered one of the questions. Mm-hmm. So he says, we are not forced, and this is the first question that I asked, you know, are men forced to conform and not express themselves, or should they be able to express themselves freely? So he says, we are not forced. We do it naturally. As a man, you answer. I want to hear your answer as a man.
I can agree and I can disagree.
Okay.
I feel like we do it naturally because we're groomed to do it.
To be a man, holding it down.
You know what it is? You said it a couple of times, and that's part of it right there.
What?
It's a woman's interpretation of what a man should be.
But in what generation? Because I firmly believe I prefer, and I'm not saying I like a soft man, but I prefer a man that's willing to open up his mouth, express how he feels, and doesn't keep it bottled in, because so much things can happen when you keep it bottled in.
All right, let me ask you a question. You ever order a plate of food, right? Mm-hmm. And when you get the food, you realize, oh my God, this is too much food. I didn't know I was getting all of this. Mm-hmm. A lot of women do that. They ask a man to open up, and when the man open up, it's like, oh my God, I can't handle all this. And then now, not only is it you don't know how to handle it, you don't know how to internalize it and support that man through it.
Maybe that's what it is. You might not, because you didn't expect all of this to come out from him.
Right.
So it's like, yo, how do I navigate through this? Because
and hold on, that's when it turns into what every single man on the face of this earth avoids. You not knowing how to handle it, you not knowing how to deal with it, and you ended up in the middle of an argument, or if you don't like something, you end up throwing it back at him.
Mm-hmm. I heard that one, that they end up throwing it back in your face.
Always goes that way.
That sucks.
And that's one of those things that I'm sorry will never fix. Mm-hmm. If a man is opening himself to try to be in a space with you that he feels comfortable to talk to you, and you take that away, it'll never come back again. You will never get that space again.
That sucks.
And unfortunately, sometimes the man never opens back up again. It's true.
I want to see what the audience is saying.
Peter is spot on. Women are not ready for a man to open up. That's a recipe for disaster.
You honestly feel that way, BDJ? Yes. Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
And I don't want to generalize it and say all women. Because I know of some women who I can literally sit down and have a conversation with about anything. Mm-hmm. And they will be... They're probably grabbing by my boots and tell me what they got to tell me. But I respect it enough where I know that it's not going to be something that's thrown back at me. It's not no mal or bad intentions behind them responding or behind them even knowing. But in the ratio of how many women that I know, how many women I may call friends versus how many women that can actually do that for me, it's not anywhere comparable.
So do you think it's gender... what's the term I want to use? Is it gender norms? Do you feel like, society has really bucketed men that they cannot or should not be able to express themselves? And this is stemming from a video that I saw, and I sent it to you, where the gentleman was just finishing his 9 to 5, and he was just like, yo, I'm going home to nobody. I have nobody to talk to. I don't know what to do. When you do meet up with somebody and you do offload to them, then they can't handle it. And then he was just going off. When I tell you off, then finally he started crying, and people were telling him in the comments, you need to find a female, you need to treat a female right, and you keep her. And it was just like, it just went real left. Like,
I've seen that comment, and I personally know that person, and it was like, yo.
Where did this come from? Like, the person was expressing themselves. What does it have to deal with?
It didn't...
It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense.
But that's the point that we're making. Maybe there is a very small handful of women that can internalize and help you through a process. Mm-hmm. But majority of women completely miss the point of whatever he was saying. Is, oh, why are you so soft? Oh, you need to get a therapist. Nah, bro, like the man is right. There's times where you just want to be able to be vulnerable with somebody, but you don't have the trust in somebody to even be that type of vulnerable.
But you see, the funny thing is, you mentioned something there. You said, when you with your friends, you can open up. So shouldn't the first thing in a relationship is have that friendship where you can open up to your partner?
A lot of relationships don't have that. That vulnerable space was already tainted during the initial phases of being together.
Intimate.
Yeah.
The sex ruined it.
No, it's not the sex. Something already has It doesn't take long for women to sabotage their own safe space.
That kind of...
It's the truth. It
kind of hurt there.
It's the truth. It doesn't take long. It could take one simple action. One simple action. We can have a conversation about
buckets.
Oh, let's have a conversation about driving. I'm driving a car. Oh, you drive too fast. You can't drive like that with me in the car. I don't care who you drove with before, but you can't drive like that with me in the car. Okay, that conversation could have went completely different. It didn't have to go reference of
Your past.
who's in my past. Now, automatically, that lets me know that I can't have a conversation with you about anything close to me, because that's something that you're going to bring up. You know nothing of my past, but you're already reaching to start talking about what happened in the past. So it really doesn't take long. It genuinely doesn't take long.
So BDJ Pete says, I am not opening up to my wife under all difficulties. Neither do I want her to open up to me every occasion. We each need to have our own secrets.
I could agree with not everything needs to be discussed. But
Correct.
I mean, for the fact,
but you should have that safe space.
A lot of 98% of men in the world don't have it.
Well, what is the reason why 98% of men don't have that safe space? Is it because society says you have to hold it in and man up and figure it out, or they just don't feel safe because they've tainted the relationship, for lack of a better term?
I think majority of men don't have it because majority of women can't handle it. I got friends, male friends, that I could have any type of conversation with, and we're gonna be like, damn, bro, that's rough. But I know for certain I'm gonna never hear it in an argument. I'm gonna never hear it come back around. I'm gonna never hear it to make me feel less than. I told you before, I can count on one hand with fingers remaining how many women I could do that with. It's the truth. Because women, as Gladdest said, women emotions are for everybody, but women tend to lead with emotions while men tend to lead with logic.
Women are from Mars, men are from Venus.
So they say.
Yeah, pretty much.
But women do tend to lead with more emotion. The term, I did it because it feels right or it felt good. That's not a man thing.
So men don't operate on emotion.
Not for the first instinct. No. It just felt right. Why are you with him? Because it felt right. If you ask a guy, why are you with her? Boy, you see the way she looked. Why wouldn't I be with her? You understand? Like it's a bit different, you know. A woman would date an ugly man faster than a man would date an ugly woman.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not debating that part.
An ugly man makes you laugh. He makes you feel
does.
good.
He makes her feel
makes
good.
You feel sweet, and a man is gonna look at an ugly woman like, hey sis.
I've dated an ugly guy.
You see, well.
And he really did treat me good.
Well.
This is my past life. Changing my life. Thank you for this one. Changing my life wrote, Black people will be taking part. This is totally separate. They'll be taking part in economic blackout on Friday the 28th by not buying anything at all. If we need to buy anything, we'll be buying from small businesses. Please participate. Changing my life also says they like the conversation that we're having right now. And I think it's an important conversation to have. We are not talking about this enough. Mental health is a serious thing. And I feel like, maybe gender norms make it hard for a man to open up and express himself. And maybe he doesn't have that safe space or the environment. I don't know. But it's something to really dive into.
But at the same time, like I said, in the very early of this conversation, it's not a gender norm. It kind of also, it all really stems from opposite genders. Be a man. How are we not being men? Genetically, we're men.
Yeah.
What does it take to be a man? You're a man.
So then I guess it changes through generations but the thing, it's so weird because now when men open up, then they're called too soft.
Exactly.
True? And I disagree with that. I feel like if a man should be able, like Gladdest mentioned, emotions don't have a gender. Everybody has emotions. So I feel like if a person is going through a tough time, they should have a safe space where they can open up and speak on what's bothering them. And it shouldn't be because you're crying now. I'm not saying you've done it, but I'm just saying that you're crying right now. You're expressing how you feel. No one should make fun of you for crying about it. Like, for me, I feel it's so good to see a man cry because it shows me you have emotion. All my life, it's hard to find men that cry. Most of them, they hold it in, and when they release, it's offload. It's serious baggage that you didn't think they had, but that's because they kept it in. They're taught to keep it in. So when you do find somebody that could really open up and express themselves, I think that's a gem. That's a very important thing for me.
I'll say this very bluntly, right? Very vaguely, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I have male friends, and I'm guilty of this as well. I've been to my most vulnerable point in front of other men, rather than be in front of a female and be that way. And I've had male friends do the same to me. Regardless of what the situation is, they probably hit rock bottom. They probably feel the worst they've ever felt, and they've been completely vulnerable to another man. And granted, in those times, these men could have significant others, and I guarantee they are not in that same space with the person who they're laying in the bed with.
No, but that's sad though.
It may be sad, but it's reality.
That's sad, man. That's sad. You should be able to. I feel like, okay, you might, but the same thing could be said for us. We don't really want to open up everything to you because you might throw it back in our faces. So I get it. Females want to hang out with females and express themselves. Males want to hang out with males and express themselves. But at the same token, there should be a middle ground where both sides should be able to freely speak. And there's no judgment there.
Should and is two different things.
This is true. This is true. That's a utopian society, I suppose.
And sad to say, like, if you even look at it, not even let's move out of the romantic aspect of it. Let's look in just general interaction. Women fall out with other women way more frequently than men fall out with other men.
Not true.
If me and Pete, right? We went to elementary school together, and I ain't see Pete in 20 years. And I see Pete tonight in a bar. Me and Pete good. We cool. Whatever happened 20 years ago, we gonna reminisce about it. But let you, Chandy.
Shut up.
see Patsy from high school that used to talk to Philip and used to want to talk to Philip. And Patsy used to intrude on your time. All they ain't talking.
I might be like this itch.
Exactly.
I might say hi.
But exactly my point. Exactly my point. It's gonna be like, what this girl want? Hey. Meanwhile, if I see Pete, yo Pete, you don't allow me to see you, and we go sit down and talk.
I'm going to the comments. I'm going to the comments. So Pete says, true again, men are firstly attracted to physical appearances and personality afterwards, and women do it in reverse. He says safe spaces with another guy, and that is such a feminine perspective to like to see a man in a weak emotional state. Wow, really? Especially if Patsy stole her man. This is true. Going back to your point.
See? Yeah.
I don't think it's a feminine point of view to like to see a man in a weak emotional state. Take the term weak out. Just because you're emotional does not make you weak. It could be vulnerable, or you're opening up. Like, why is it okay for you to be vulnerable with a next man, but you can't be vulnerable with a woman?
Because we know how to handle it.
The hell is that supposed to mean? So we can't handle it if you get emotional?
No.
If you punch in the sky?
No.
What do you mean we can't handle it?
No. The proof is in the pudding. You can't. You can't. Look, Tyrese. Tyrese went on live, and this man is probably at his lowest, bawling. All they do. Why he crying? He's ugly. Meanwhile, even though we men probably made fun of it too, we can all sit here and say that we understand what probably drove him to that point that he could not handle it anymore.
Time out. I beg to differ. Listen.
Best station in the world.
GMGG.
Great. Yeah.
Good. Say a piece.
So I only got 52 seconds. So I was gonna say this. I think for us, we didn't really make fun of Tyrese because it was the snot coming out his nose. It was just like, emotionally, don't come to social media crying like that. Take it to your corner, to your friends, your closest friends. Social media is the worst place to come and ball down the place. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. They're just gonna make fun of you. Some will relate to you, and some will be like, yo, what the hell's your problem? It's a cold, sad world. I don't agree with that statement. And on that note, we're going to go into a commercial break, guys.
Hold on, before we go into commercial. The video you sent me about the guy saying that he had nobody, right? You think Tyrese had anybody in that moment? Now we can go to commercial.
Michelle Burrell Media Limited presents Brand New. This program was launched in 2020 after 15 years of crafting and offers a holistic approach to personal development. Brand New by Michelle Burrell Media Limited goes beyond marketing and branding, always delivering more than expected by our mentees. Be empowered through this one-day workshop with modules on mindset building, effective communication, broadcasting essentials, fundamentals of public speaking, discovering your personal brand, mastering manifesting, and networking. For more info, visit the website www.michelleborrellmedia.com. Wake your dreams up with Brand You.
Welcome to Soul Vision Wellness. We're here to offer compassionate, affordable therapy to underserved communities. Our mission is to provide accessible, understanding mental health support tailored to your needs. From one-on-one therapy to group sessions and community workshops, we're here to help you thrive. Visit www.soulvisionwellness.com to start your journey with us today. Soul Vision Wellness, where we create pathways to healing for every voice on every journey.
So we don't have much time, and we're gonna go back into the conversation. I just want to recap right there. I feel, and I'm gonna say it, as much as men might not feel we as women are a safe space to have a conversation, I think, number one, you should be able, as a man, you shouldn't be able to hold it in. I think we need to change that terminology or that mindset that as a man, you're supposed to keep it all in. No, because pressure bust pipe. Everybody has to express themselves. Everybody has to be able to open up freely, right? So that's number one. Mm-hmm. I want to wrap that up. Number two, if you find a safe space, whether it be with your boys or with your lady, be able to express yourself and don't feel ashamed. If you have to shed some tears, knock some snot out, go for it. It's better to let it out than keep it in. At least they say that with gas too. It's better to let it out than keep it in, right? So you could die from it.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much. And so I want to go back to the final question, which is the relationship question. We didn't.
Before you hit that relationship question, I agree with what you're saying.
I'm listening.
However, to resolve that problem, women have to learn how to accept it. They say men have to go through therapy to battle through the demons and be a better man. A lot of women have to go through therapy as well.
I won't knock that. I think a lot of people need to experience therapy so they can see what life is.
Do the work.
I agree with that. I won't knock that. So the last question I have in the relationship topic is it a requirement, or if a person sends you that OTW, which is on their way text, is that considered keeping tabs on your partner, or is that solely concern?
It depends on the caliber of the relationship. It's a very fine line between concern and tabs. If to my interpretation of your question, hey, I'm at work, hey, I'm leaving work, hey, I'm on the way home, that could be, that could just be simple communication, but at the same time, if you go home and you hear it only take you 20 minutes to get home from work, why are you getting here 30 minutes later? What did you do in 10 minutes? Then that could be seen as keeping tabs.
But like you said, it's the nature of your relationship.
It's the nature of the relationship.
Like if you're a serial cheater, that warrants the question, like, what took you so long? Why you didn't come straight home?
Yeah, but you know how many times me just being a DJ, it's tiring. And I'm going to say this on air. I've been with a plethora of women. And it gets tiring to hear, you be having the girls all over you. Little do you know, I don't even like people.
You don't like people?
You ever see me really jump up in a crowd, Chandy?
Nah.
If you see me in a party, and it's 400 or 500 people in a party, where am I?
You're usually in a corner, in the back, something.
Exactly. So to hear that consistently is like, damn, bro.
It's a lot. Okay, I get it.
It's draining. And it's something that could be seen as a joke, but it's not a joke if everybody consistently says it. So yeah, it's not. It's yeah. I'll just leave it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Pits. I get it.
Tiring.
Okay. So we work on that. I think the OTW text, as stated before by Dazzle, It's a cool thing. It's a cool feature to have in your relationship because anything can happen and it's nice to know what's going on with your partner. So I applaud it. But then also, to a degree, it can become overbearing when the questions come in between it, as mentioned before. So I definitely get it. I want to say it was a pleasure speaking with Gladdest tonight. I'm wishing her all the best in her career. I'm looking to see what she comes out with dancehall-wise because it seems like she might have a dancehall track coming up.
Hope so.
To everybody out there, just remember to keep it locked each and every Tuesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. for Watch Trouble. Daz will have his show on Fridays, also from 9 to 11.
Yep. Anything goes with Rhythmcast music. Literally, anything goes.
I want to say everybody who kept it locked on Twitch, to Julian's promos, and to TikTok, because I went to live on TikTok. I just want to say good night to you guys. We have come to the end of our show. And I want to say, if you're traveling home, travel safely. If you're watching us in the comfort of your home, rest easy and have a good evening. And I just want to say thank you again. My name is Chandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. Once again, you can watch us via Twitch and Julian's promos, Watch Trouble. And you can follow me on Instagram at Chandy Media, ChandyMedia. And you can follow me there on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all the good stuff. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.
Later.
Stems. Yes, I can hear them saying, boy, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the grassroots? Yes, I'm from a place where soca, the resounding power. You could feel any time, any hour, sunshine or shower. You will feel it anywhere you look, and it read like a storybook. I come from when drum used to carry it.